Welcome back to Much Crew.
We are here. Lindsay has not had much sleep, so we're just going to, try to get through today on the little sleep. But this one always has so much energy, so I feel like it's all good because you're still way more energized than I would be if I hadn't slept last night.
Let's go for margaritas afterwards again. Thank you. Like, I am totally good to go.
I love that the fact that she was up last night at 2:30 a.m. looking at parasites coming out of eyeballs. Like, only you would be doing that. Like, you research a million different things, but I'm like, who does that at 2:30 a.m.?
I put on Facebook and then I'm on this parasite cleanse thing, and then this one person was talking about this parasite that came out of her that was 3 feet long, and I was like, what? And then I clicked on it, and then people were talking about parasite out of your eyes was coming out, and I was like, well, let me go research this. I might have a parasite in my right eye. So I was talking to ChatGPT, my man.
If you do, I really want, how will you know it's coming out?
So she said, this lady, because then I was talking to ChatGPT, and I was like, this lady used castor oil, and so she said she puts a drop in before she goes to sleep, and she starts having this gook coming out of her eye every single morning, in the corner of her eye.
Oil coming out?
But she said eventually she kept on doing it, and then after a week or two of doing it every night, this little thing it came out, and she zoomed in on it. I mean, it's tiny. It's like your fingernail, but you zoomed in and you can tell it's a parasite. It has all these legs and stuff, and I was like, oh.
Gosh,
I want one to come out of my eye. That would be so cool. That would be so
so disgusting. But I have seen a lot of people do the foot one, and you look at the water and there's just so many things. I'm like, wait, where did that come from? I don't understand how this actually works.
You know me. I've done all the feet stuff and everything. There's this place in West Ashley that's phenomenal. It's a whole house of they do all of this stuff. I took Jason for his birthday. I don't know what type of birthday for him, but he loved it. Actually,
cleansing all your parasites.
We're cleansing. But before that, I had went with my friend Macy, and she had this thing on the top. So every 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, okay. And the lady told her, I can tell you smoke. And they did the same thing with Jason. And she's like, I don't smoke cigarettes. And she's like, no, but you smoke something because this is the smoke, and this is coming from your lung area. And she's like, you see how hers is just black stuff, but she's like, yours is a clay. And so it's detoxing that. Then at the end, there was this little thing, and it looked like a tiny worm on Macy's.
Oh my
God. And she was like, oh yeah, we see these all the time. They can pass through. It's really tiny.
How is that coming? I don't understand. How is it coming up? Where from the feet is it coming?
Your little pores. It opens up all the pores in your feet. And if you think about it, I'm surprised I didn't have them because I'm always barefoot. So if you think about it, it's just detoxing it out of your feet.
That is I really want to do one because I'm I feel like I need to do a parasite
cleanse. So fun. They're so fun.
Okay, we'll go.
Yeah, when I was doing it with my mom, my mom's were...
I'm not doing the one with the eye. I can't.
We'll just start doing castor oil in your eye and see if any come out.
I feel like I probably have one or two.
I was asking ChatGPT what were the symptoms, and I was like, I had so many of them. And it says it's really common for people with contact lens because it can't because if you touch it and if you take a shower with well water, and our new place has well water, and when I went back home with my mom, that's well water.
Yeah.
And then the well water gets into the contacts, but it holds it in. I'm going to start doing it tonight, castor oil. Okay. So come back.
Can't wait for it. I can't wait for the news. Between your dodgy eye, my dodgy toe, we're really killing it over here.
My eye still looks very beautiful, okay? Unlike your toe.
I don't know. So... I'm looking at the corner. No, I'm joking.
No, I woke up this morning and I was like, is my eye okay? Now I'm in my head, I have a parasite. And Jason's like, it's probably because you were not asleep, because I finally put down the phone at 2:30 something. And so then I don't even know what time. And I was trying to wake Jason up to tell him I couldn't sleep. He's like, I do not care. It's like you were on your phone till late at night. Your eye looks like that because you were on the phone till late at night.
All night.
Like, I don't think so. There's a Parasite in here.
I can't.
I mean, it's like, I cannot with
I
you.
know that you are going to love this because recently there's been, I think there was a bear sighting in Onondaga.
Yep, right down the street from my new place.
Well, it might not have been an actual bear because I read that these people, like 4 people out in Los Angeles, had someone dress up in a bear costume, vandalize their cars, and then they claimed $141,000 from insurance. And they obviously got found out because that was the headline.
How did they get who outed them? Because I think that's a great idea.
I was like, oh, maybe the bear Lindsay saw in Onondaga is actually it's actually a person just dressed up as a bear, like the pandas. I'm like, but who comes up with what I do not get is who thinks of these ideas to get that insurance money. Like,
you
that
probably could too. We're very creative. We have creative minds.
We're very creative, but then, like, who's the person in the costume?
Who's doing it? Oh, yeah. No. I would be orchestrating it, but I ain't doing it because I'm not getting arrested for it. But I can tell you it's a good idea.
Like, that is actually quite clever of, like, oh,
it's very clever.
It was a bear that vandalized $141,000 in insurance.
They found out that it was
4 cars, I think it was.
Like, did they take a picture and like, oh gosh, it's a bear?
Well, insurance claims, like, they go in depth to, like,
oh, they totally did. One time I got so screwed over and I got taken off of my parents' insurance. My parents had to sign a waiver saying I couldn't even drive their car or anything because this guy said that I did all of this, like, damage to his car, caused all this bodily harm to him. And he drove off, but he said that I drove off, but it was a he said, she said. And he had all of these, like, chiropractic records. And this is when I first went to Atlanta, and I was like, he lied, though, Dad, he lied. And Dad's like, yeah, people are not good people, Lindsay. And I was like, well, I didn't lie. I didn't do that. He's like, I know you didn't. But that's what happens. You have to call the cops immediately.
Yes.
And so, yeah, they were.
And, like, wait at the scene.
Yeah. But they went into in-depth, like, I was like, no, I did not. I stand by what I say. I did not do that. That did not happen. He didn't have brake lights. Yes, I hit him, but he didn't have brake lights.
Yeah.
And then he tried to tell me he felt bad for me because he had a daughter that was also my age. And he understood. He was playing me like a violin.
He was just like, oh, this young girl, she doesn't even know what's coming to her.
Well, these insurance people they actually were horrible with their investigation, but they investigated it for months and then they came back.
They go like in depth just to make sure, like, that it actually did happen because they don't want to pay out money. They're like, no, we don't want to pay out all thousands of dollars into this. So it was probably like they went to some guy's house, knocked on the door and was like, oh, that bear costume. All right.
Let me search your house. I think you have a costume in here. Search. We went to the courts and we got a search warrant, sir. So, oh, what is this bear costume in your closet?
It would be so funny. Oh, that was my Halloween outfit.
Halloween. Show the pictures.
Yeah. Show me pictures of when you wore that for Halloween.
I feel like I could be really good as a detective.
I think females in general would be insane detectives and, like, more... Like, they should be in that field.
Internet sleuths, I feel like, are half the time the women are stay-at-home moms or people that
1,000,000%. Like, when we look at, like, true crime and, like, that genre, it's like who the viewing, who's viewing that. It's always like. It's always women. It's always females. And I do think, because Jack always asks me, he's like, why do you always love these shows? I'm like, I think it's like that thing of, like, we need to know what's going on out there to ensure we're always safe.
I don't know, because I'm not even like that. But I'm like, I don't know. I just love it. I love it so much. Okay, first off, Diddy basically getting no time, nothing, a little slap on the wrist, and that it was all just mutual. And then across the street, they're over here trying to almost get 20 years for giving people orgasms and making these people work hard with their fingers, and they didn't want to. And now they're going to get 20 years, and Diddy didn't get anything. And he made them do some crazy ass shit.
It is crazy because I do feel like, obviously, the cases are very different, but the main thing between them is, like, coercion. So, like, with One Taste, the female founders, that Gwyneth Paltrow like was like they're amazing. I think she's gone on the retreats before,
Yeah.
but people, the victims in it said that they were like coerced into doing those things. So, you know,
It's the same
it's
thing, but
literally the
one's Diddy
same
and one
thing.
isn't Diddy.
Yes.
And that's just where the money and power,
And so
unfortunately.
they were convicted, and they'll get up to 20 years, because I feel like Diddy did the same thing. It's like these people weren't willing participants to what they had to that point.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, they went and they were infatuated with these female owners and what they were, portraying, what they were saying, that
you can release all this tension and all of this energy and bad emotions that are stored into your body by having these 2-hour-long orgasmic experiences. I'm like,
but then they like had them come in, and they then were being used, and a lot of them actually had previous sexual trauma, and it just is horrible.
I just
when
can't
I was
imagine
reading, like,
having a sexual trauma and then going and being like, that can solve my sexual trauma by a stranger.
Well,
like making
they
me
say
have
that
an
these
orgasm.
courses, that's what they said. Like they were portraying them as courses that would like help with the trauma as well. And so
I don't know. Some of these people that fall
is.
for that, I'm like, they were very weak minded. Like, again, I will never be the sheep. I don't trust in anything. I'm like, let me investigate for it. You're not going to tell me anything. I'm going to go and find that out.
I feel like that's part of the reason why I would have never joined. I know you did a sorority for a little bit, but I just would never do it because I just would not follow people's rules. I'm like, no, that doesn't sound right for me.
I'm like, yeah,
no,
so
thanks.
Partying and
no thanks. I'm happy to go to a party.
Do that. You're a party with a theme? Okay, yes, I like that. I'll be here for that one.
I'll go.
My dad will pay you that 75 chapter meeting that I did not go to. Okay, I'm gonna go over here.
I'm gonna go over here to the fun thing.
I was a really bad sorority sister.
Yeah, I would not have done well in a sorority. I just would not follow rules. And like that's what they were saying with this. It was more of like that cult feel. So when you were in, so also they were paying like $36,000 for like these courses.
Yeah, it was a lot. I do remember that was a thing too.
And then using the individuals who became like their members to actually perform the things. And then also like getting guys to come in.
Also though, like
I'm like, this is just weird. Like who?
How do you even set that up? Do you want to be the man who makes this lady have an orgasm for 2 hours straight? Also, like, listen, I love an orgasm. Like, I love an orgasm. It's great. It's amazing. But for 2 hours straight, like, I'm done. Okay.
I don't know.
Also, is that even really a thing? Like 2 hours straight?
Supposedly, the owner like found this.
Is it a drug? Do you think like a drug? You think?
No,
like,
she said it was like this Buddhist thing that she had found, and like she was enlightened, and it's a specific way that they
just
do it.
Do it, and it happens.
Yeah, supposedly.
You just keep touching that.
I don't know. She's going to prison now, so
she's going to prison, but Diddy is not.
She's got a lot of time on her hands to be doing whatever she wants in there.
Figuring out her next cult in prison because she's not that old.
No,
so she'll have plenty of time to come back.
And a lot of the times, like with these things, it's like they get 20 years, but if like good behavior and all of those things, so she definitely has enough time.
Like,
but I wonder what Gwyneth Paltrow. I haven't seen if she's like commented or said anything.
She probably is being very quiet. Okay, tight lip, shut. All of her people are like, don't even speak right now. Don't even go out to
never
any
had them on your
red
podcast.
carpets, anything. Like, we don't need you being taken out, a picture of you out in public at all right now, ma'am. For her Goop series, like, it's hard to vet these things because I'm in the holistic world and there's some crazy ass shit that I've done where I'm like, I'll try it. Okay, I'll try. So it's like hard to vet it when there isn't like, it's just like a belief. You just gotta believe it, and you're like,
maybe it is.
Maybe. I'll try it. But also, I mean, because that's how I knew about all of this before, but it was all over like my social media stuff, like back in the day. So algorithm.
I don't follow Goop or any of that. I had never seen it before.
Before the Goop, I had heard about it, but I think
did?
Yes, but I think they were probably algorithm style was reaching people like me. That is that natural, holistic,
Yes. Yeah.
not your typical.
Yeah.
And so that's how I saw it forever ago. And I mean, I did look into it because I was like,
This could be good. Jason's like,
maybe.
excuse me, ma'am.
Right? But then I was like, nah, I can't have no stranger
No,
being up
it's
into
so
my
weird.
vagina.
I'm sorry.
I've never had a one night
no.
stand or anything
Neither
because
have
of
I.
that.
Never.
I'm like, if I have sex with you, then like I fall in love with you, unfortunately. So like I would like suck your dick a lot faster than having sex with you. And I still wasn't sucking dick in one night either. Like it took a long time for that. But I would do that before I would have sex.
I can't with you.
All of my other friends are like, that is
all my Irish Catholic Italians out there right now are dying inside. I cannot.
No, all of my other friends are like, that's so much more intimate and sexualized than having sex. I'm like, oh no, it is not. I do not think so. But I also knew like that was just like, if I had sex, I was probably going to fall in love with you after
so you're
that.
Like, no, hold off on that.
Yep.
Did you speak to your shaman this week?
No, so I was supposed to, and I was moving, and then she texts me, and she was like, are we on right now? And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm still in the middle of moving.
I was excited to hear what
I know. So she told me next week. She's like, next week, but she now lives in Hawaii. So, you know me, I'm up super late. And so she's like, perfect. It'll be during my day. That's totally fine, Lindsay. So she's like, just text me next week whenever everything is put away and you feel okay again.
I asked Lindsay to do our Akashic records like every single night. And the funniest thing is like Jack and Jason are so similar that they don't believe in manifestation.
I don't believe in any of that. And I'm like, sir, how are we together?
Jack's just like, yeah, I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it happen for you.
Sarah from Michigan, my best friend, she's like, okay, I need my Akashic records read again. So when can you fit me back in through this?
I'm like, no, Sarah, wait it out a little bit longer than we got you.
Like, I'm now moved here, so everything else was right. So now I'm here. Can you do mine again? I was like, give me a minute.
I love that. I had no idea what they were until I met you.
Yeah, so it's like everyone has like your angel team. So everyone, even like when you're born, you have a set of like guardian spiritual angels around you. And then as you're going off and stuff, the people who you die and you love you, they're in your team, but you have like a whole team. And so you can go in and ask, but it's like this whole thing. I did the training through Anna Grace, so she has an Akashic Records training, but I knew that I definitely
you're very
gifted.
Intuitive,
yes.
Anyways,
yes.
So and you're very you're in tune with all of that already.
Totally.
So it's probably a lot easier for you to like tune in.
Absolutely, because a lot of people, I think everyone is gifted. It's just that we lose that gift when we're growing up out of that childhood because you're put like that's not real, that's fake, and we don't listen to our guts anymore and our intuitiveness. We just don't listen, but I still do. So I think that's why. So when I call them these beings, I'm like, well, blah, blah, blah is getting a divorce. And Jason's like, what? And I'm like, that's just what I feel and that's what I think. And so it happened. But then, they did. They were getting a divorce. I'm like, I told you, I just knew it. And so when I was also talking to one of, before I did the Akashic Records training, I was talking to Kim, and she is a medium. And the first thing she says, she's like, you have special gifts and you need to really lean in and do things that can strengthen that. I was like, I do think I kind of have them. And she's like, you do. And I said, but it's really hard because there's clairvoyance, clairsentience, there's all these clairs, and mine is just a deep knowing. Yeah. So I'm like, how do you know when it is real or when it's not real? And she said, if you have an emotion to it, then most of the time that's not real. And I was like, oh, because there's sometimes that I'm like, oh, that scares me or that makes me feel afraid or sad. So she's like, your beings that you get, they're not connected to that emotional part. Yeah. So like with my dad, I think I've shared with you, I knew that my dad was going to die before he died, but there was not a sadness to it. There was just like, your dad's going to die. And I was just new. And I was like, this is so weird. And every time that it happened, I know exactly where I was. And then the second time that it happened, I was like, what am I going to say at my dad's funeral when my dad dies? And I'm like, who the hell thinks like that?
Yeah.
Like, it's just these things that I knew, but I wasn't sad or anything. I just had that feeling. And so she was like, see, like, that's how you know it was a real thing. And then sure enough, my dad died. So I was like, what? But anyway, so then your Akashic records, you go in and then it's your angel team and you can ask for help or guidance from them. Like, but there isn't the only thing that you know now, there's no such thing as time.
Yeah.
So time there, because time isn't real.
Yeah.
So they don't give you a time.
Like 10 years from now, it could be tomorrow.
Literally, you have no idea. There's no such thing as time. So they just see and they give you, and if something is going on health-wise with you, you can ask them, like, where do you think I should go through? What's the next route that I should try? And then I just get these, like, downloads.
I was, like, telling Jack, because I was like, yep, Lindsay's doing her Akashic records again tonight. I'm making her do them. So, like, we know where we're at. Like, are we on the right path? What are we doing? He's just like, oh, Jillian.
Yeah.
Oh, Jillian.
And when you do it, you have to be. So my favorite time is anything with water. Water makes me, and so everyone has their own thing.
Yeah.
So water was with mine, so I do it in the shower. But you can't have anyone else's energy come in because it's like a whole energy thing. So like Camden or Jason will come in, and I'm like, "Hello, I'm trying to do the Akashic records. Get out! You're messing up the energy flow." And he's like, okay. Or when I'm in there talking, so there's a whole like prayer and thing that I do going into it. And then when you're cutting the ties and you're going out, and he's like, anytime I hear you in there just talking by yourself, I'm like, oh, she's doing that weird thing again. I just need to, I guess, stay out here. But no, he's in there and I'm like, get out. You're messing with my Akashic records.
When I'm in London, I decided I'm getting a tattoo for my dad.
Yes, you totally should. What are you going to get?
I was thinking I just want something super simple. So my cousin owns a tattoo place in London. And my dad actually got, on my dad's 60th birthday, he went and got a tattoo in London at my cousin's place.
Oh, so that makes it even more.
So, yeah. So I was thinking of I've seen like just little crosses on right here, like in the middle of the hand.
Yes.
Or the finger, sorry. I think I'll just do something super simple like that.
Yes, you totally should.
Because I was trying to think, my dad, the funniest thing is like whenever I got a tattoo, my dad's like, what is that? When I got the one on my foot, he was like, it looks like oil on your foot.
Oh, it's horrible.
It looks horrible. Like,
sounds like something my mom would say when she found out. She's like, well, that looks stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
my dad said it so many times to me. But I'm like, okay, I think you would like this if it was just like super simple. But I'm excited. I need to book myself in.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll probably only take 2 seconds to do because it's so tiny.
Yeah, when I did the heart, it literally took like 2 minutes.
Yes.
I'm like, oh.
Is that it? I'm gonna take a video anyways, or have like my cousin take a video. But I've been like really thinking about it. I think I told you around St. Patrick's Day.
I feel like you need to be like cliche. You need like a 4-leaf clover or something. He was like a little Irish little
I know, but I have when my the guy I was dating in high school, when he died in a drinking and driving car accident, his family were Irish. His dad was from Ireland as well. And so I have a shamrock on my back with his initials.
Oh, yeah, you do have that one. Yes.
So
yes.
I was like this. And then I was thinking of like putting my dad's initials there. But I'm like, no, I feel like I just want something that signifies. And then I was like looking to see if I should do like a red cardinal because like that's my sign for him. But then I was like, I don't think I want that.
My dad's sign is a raccoon. Could you? Which? I meant to tell you.
Please go get a raccoon.
I know a raccoon.
Right on your.
Like, I already talk way too country to have any type of raccoon tattoo on me, okay?
I would love if you got
this country bumpkin right here.
Just has like a nice little raccoon.
No, I was going to tell you that at the parade, these 2 kids at the end had on mask, and one was a wolf and one was a raccoon.
I love it.
And I was like,
Stay tuned for my little, I don't know, I've been looking online at different pictures and stuff, but if you see something that you think would be better, but I think just something super simple, just like some to signify. I just feel like I
want to do something with my dad, but I just don't know what yet. Which all of my tattoos are very dainty and small. So I'm like, I gotta find something dainty.
Yeah,
I'm a little small dainty girly pop tattoo. I'm not like a big type.
Yeah.
if I could take off tattoos and put them back on, like, I would have sleeves all day. But then there's times that I want that clean girl aesthetics, and, like, I don't think I want these now.
Well, that was, like, the thing, because I was even thinking of, like, right here on my wrist, but I was like, I just think just something tiny on the finger that you really don't see, but I know is there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same with my back, because, like, other than being in a bikini, that actually is a funny story, because my parents did not know I got the tattoo when Andrew passed away. So when he died, me and 3 of his best friends went to the tattoo parlor and got the tattoos. And I used my sister's ID at the time, because she was 18 and I was 16.
And y'all look so much alike.
We look so similar. And so when I went, I used her ID to get the tattoo.
That's
so they
hilarious.
didn't know, but they hurt. So, like, I was, like, in a lot of pain. I just remember the first time, I think I, like, bent over. My mom's like, "What's that on your back?" I'm like, "What? What?"
Yep, the same when I first got mine. My mom, I'm always naked, and we're a naked family. I grew up in a naked family. So my mom came in and she's like, "What is that?" And I put it, like, right here beside my vagina. So she tried to keep it from her. And I was like, "It's a tattoo." She's like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Yeah, it is. It's a tattoo." She's like, "That better not be real." I'm like, "It is. It's a real one. Don't touch it because it kind of still hurts." So
it is funny. Again, like, when I think back, I'm like, gosh, if my kids do that at 16, I'll kill them. And then there's me just, I don't know. I think it's just so my personality. I was like, yeah, we'll go and do it. And also I felt so much wanting to.
Yeah, you were, like, really connected to it.
Yeah, I really was. And which is why my parents didn't I didn't get grounded or get in trouble. I think they were mad at me, but after that was sorry, Mom.
Sorry,
Dad.
My brother is covered in tattoos. He was a tattoo artist, and so he had his shop, and he was covered in tattoos. So I think that's also why my mom was like, "Not you. No, we're not doing this again." And then I had asked my brother, but my brother's like, "No, I would never do it," because he's like, "Half of mine I wish I would have never gotten, and I don't want to. You're too young," which I do think about it. Like, now, I'm so glad, because there were times that I was like wanting to get a half sleeve, and I'm like, I'm so glad I did not get a half sleeve then. Like, I'm so glad. I'm like, my brother was right. Like, because this one is so stupid. I got one basically because my mom and them said I couldn't have one. I'm like,
oh, I will show you.
Don't tell me what I can't do, because I can. Thank you. So yeah, I am glad that he would never do a tattoo on me.
No,
and
I know.
He's the tattoo artist, and he was covered in tattoos.
Yeah, I do. When I see them on people, I do love them. Like, I'm not one of those people that I'm like, either. Oh, I don't like it. I really think it's art, and I do enjoy seeing them. But yeah, I'm the same. It has to be small, dainty, and, you know.
No, there's some tattoos that I definitely am like, ugh.
Yeah. The one on my foot, if I were to do it again, I wouldn't have gotten it, to be honest. But who knows?
I love them.
Maybe I'll laser it.
I love them, but...
Oh my gosh, I forgot. You are going to die. You are going to die.
What?
Because your favorite people are moving to Charleston.
Oh my God, I already know. I saw. My friend sent me the thing, and she was like, "So we getting them on the podcast?" I also love how all of my friends are like, "Our podcast?"
They're just like involved. They are the family. They are the family.
Yeah, they're here. So the Chrisleys, they already sent it, and I am so pumped about it. I'm like, "Jason, oh my God, the Chrisleys are moving to Charleston," which we saw Savannah in town a couple of months ago. And I was like, I wonder if that's why she was in town and she was eating at the barbecue place that we went to.
It is wild, because we had honestly just recently been talking about the Chrisleys at work too, just because obviously they're out. It looks like they're getting a new Lifetime series. And I was seeing if there was like a way to do more of like a true crime series with them attached to it. And then literally a couple of days later.
Is this the same series that they're doing here? So they're coming here to move in Charleston for a TV series. So they're not like, "Oh, this is our new home that we're moving."
I think
to.
it is.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, they said that they wanted a change of life.
I think
and Charleston is very Todd.
Yes. Oh, I feel like they
time.
would love it here. And
They
if
would.
you've been in Nashville for so many years, I think coming to Charleston, it still has that Southern feel,
Mhm.
but just, the beaches, the restaurants, like it's
Yeah,
just beautiful
it
here.
is. And the
And
people here are very Todd Chrisley.
yeah. Oh, I think he will love it. Like, just he will be like
Yes.
right in the center
Yeah.
of all of that social
Yeah.
scene downtown. But it said when I was reading up on it, because I just saw like the headline, so it's like, what is actually happening? That they are planning to buy a mansion and turn it into a hotel for a new
I don't
reality
know
series.
where that could even be.
I was, mm, I don't
An
know.
old mansion that's not like it has to be
Well, downtown has the old big
old.
mansions all
Yeah.
on what is the
That's so
waterfront area
much
called?
money.
What is the waterfront area called? Broad Street? No, that's not Broad. What's that one like right on the water with all the big houses?
With the Rainbow Row.
Yes. There.
That street.
That street.
Rainbow Row Street. What is
all
that?
around
It
there
starts with
have
a
the
B.
big mansion houses.
Yeah.
That a few of them are hotels.
There ain't no way that you think they bought that? They're like $37 million.
Oh, I don't know.
But
No.
maybe if the TV show.
No, I mean the TV shows definitely don't
That's
give
true
that kind
because
of
they
money.
don't have
I
money
wish.
like that.
I wish they would give me that type of money.
Is this the same show that they're doing at the Lifetime?
I think it must be because normally
Okay.
you can only do one type of reality show at a time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, normally you are signed to do a series. And so if they're doing a reality show with Lifetime around their life, they can't do that same type of series for another production company or
that makes
another
sense.
network. However, they could do like a true crime, or they might be able to be contestants on like The Traders while also filming their show, but they would never do like the
Same type.
on different networks. It just they wouldn't contractually wouldn't do that.
Mm.
But I think it could be good. They could be buying it out in like Somerville or Mount Pleasant.
They better bring Nanny Faye with them because Nanny Faye, I'm like, yes, that is how Southern grandmas are. They really are like that. They're like, here, drink this, do this. Like they gamble, they're drinking.
I
like
love
it really is a Southern grandma thing. And I'm like, please, you better be bringing Nanny Faye with you. Thank you. I'm here for all of it. Love them. Chase would also love the girls in Charleston, too. They're very much so would be
his vibe.
1,000,000%. So his girlfriend better watch out. If you ain't been to Charleston girls are a different breed. They're very pretty. They're different.
No, I think the Charleston girls are so beautiful. I think when I go downtown, I'm like, there's just so many gorgeous women.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I think...
But they're gorgeous on purpose because they want the men to buy them. So they're like, I'm trying to be extra pretty. If we're going downtown really fast for brunch and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to throw this on. And then I go downtown and I'm like, I should have actually gotten really cute. And Jason's like, you say this every time. I'm like, well, like you should have told me. Like,
you should have told me. I always feel like this.
I'm like,
well, we go downtown now and again, but we're just not out as much, like in the life that we're with the two kids so young.
I mean, I'm only out and about really when I don't have Camden. That every other weekend. That's about the only time that I'm really out and about.
But our babysitter, she used to go to College of Charleston, and so I see all of the photos and stuff like that, and they're just like, again, like because you have just so many college kids as well, so there's just literally so many gorgeous girls. I always say to Jack's younger brother when he comes over from London, I'm like, there's lots of girls down there.
You literally need to go downtown
Charleston.
Go downtown Charleston.
You got the London accent. You're good.
You're shoo-in. And he's kind of tall. So
he's like 6'2" or 6'3". Yeah.
Oh.
So that's, I mean, the two of those things put
accent,
together.
Pretty tall. You're shoo-in.
When I was thinking about the Grizzlies, I was thinking how scary it would be to be in prison. But then I was thinking, like, what has been like the scariest moment of my life?
What's the scariest moment of your life?
It's not going to be like...
What was it? You can't even imagine.
It
The
was
cockroach flew into your hair.
That was very scary, and I fell off a couch, very pregnant. Literally
yeah,
very pregnant.
I remember you
flew off
saying
the
that.
couch as yes.
Mhm.
No, in all seriousness.
I'm serious.
I'm really serious right now. When I was like 12, I think it was when I was 12.
12? This trauma.
Let's dive deep into this.
We need to dive deep on these couches. Trauma's coming out. I told you need to go see my therapist. We pulling out 12-year-old stories. Oh, God.
My God. Well, I'm like, nothing this scary has happened to me since. So I'm like, I do think it was scary. No, we were driving down to South Carolina, actually, from New York. So my parents' friends, my dad's best friend, we were going to meet them for like a spring vacation or something like that in South Carolina. And we stopped at a gas station around like 2 a.m.
And you almost got kidnapped. What?
You're not taking this seriously. And this is an actual serious. So we stop at the gas station. I was asleep.
You told me this story before. It was probably very traumatic.
Yes.
Please go ahead. Tell the people your traumatic incident.
And I was asleep. My brothers were sleeping. My sister was awake. We, back in the day, this was before like minivans had TVs and you had Escalades with TVs in it. So my dad made like this like his own kind of makeshift little TV stand and like a TV that plugged into the cigarette lighter. Like, do you remember these?
Yes, 100%.
So like, and you put in the VHSs and like that's how we got through our road trips was like that was our TV going down. So my mom was like sorting out like all of the videos. And all of a sudden I just hear my sister screaming. And like I wake up and at gas stations, they have like the lottery things like going around. I thought we won the lottery. I was like, yes, like what? Like, why is she screaming? It must be like we literally just won the lottery.
We won the lottery. Okay.
The lottery. Didn't win the lottery. Some guy basically had a gun to my dad's head. And my dad was pumping the gas in the car and he was trying to get my dad's wallet. And so basically that was the incident where, my dad in his Irishness would not give the wallet. I'm like, I also think back to that. I'm like, why didn't you just give him the wallet?
No, my dad wouldn't have either. My dad would have beat the crap out of him.
And my dad was like, he, in his Irish way, he was like, basically told the guy, I'm going to light you on fire.
Fuck off, yeah.
My dad was like, I'm going to spray you with the gasoline and light you on fire. And whatever, I think this guy had tried doing it to 1 or 2 cars before because there was like police coming. And so he ended up just like bolting and running away.
Mm.
But I just have that memory. So I hate, when I lived in London, Jack and I had a car there. He always did I didn't drive hardly ever, but like he always would go to the gas station to fill up for us. Even being here now, I will not go to
I hate filling up for gas station. And I think it's a woman thing. I hate it. I looked into the service for here. It's only $20 a month. And you have to pay they come to wherever you are. Yeah. You pay for the gas, but I'm like, I think it's worth it.
It's worth it.
I think it's worth it.
I think it's worth it in those cases because I'm like, I would now if I need to like go out and I know it's going to be like super early in the morning and it's going to be dark out or late, I'm like, I do it like the night before. So that has stuck with me for so long. I wrote a paper on it. Like, I'm like, I cannot get over
You need to go in and release the trauma. Maybe you need to go to the orgasm place and release that trauma. Orgasm for 2 hours, and then you can release your 12-year-old trauma.
But it's so funny. I'm like that. I don't think there's anything that has been as scary for me as that moment.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah,
especially as a kid.
Yeah, because you just think so much, like, as I said, like, I thought we won the lottery. And, like, because of the screaming, like, that you hear, and, like, as a 12-year-old, you're not expecting it to be, like, that your dad has a gun to their head, you know?
Yeah, no, totally.
So you're just, like, in this place, but yeah. And I think my brothers woke up. I don't think they remember too much because they would have been so much younger. Obviously, they've heard the story because we, since talk about it.
We talk about it. It's a trauma thing. We're here. And a trauma response, I don't go and get gas. So,
I mean, if that's all I got, then it's not too bad.
In Lincoln, it's so if you park on like the left side of the gas, then you like do your own pumping, but on the right side, there's a guy and he comes out. He doesn't even work for the gas station, but he'll come. You just tip him.
But New Jersey, like I think all New Jersey gas stations, are someone pumps them for you.
I need someone to do that here in Charleston. Another thing that aggravates me about Charleston, they don't have that. And I wish everywhere like Atlanta, valet. I'm like, I will give you my money because parking in Charleston
is a pain in the ass.
Anxiety. Anxiety. That song, like I hate it so much. And there's sometimes if it's at 5 o'clock and I need to be, I'm like, not going. I'm not going. Sorry, I can't do it because I also can't parallel park. So not doing it.
Semi good at parallel parking just from living in London, and we lived on the smallest road.
You would think me living in Atlanta. I'm
but
like
that road, even I was like, it was so small that I would get to the end of the road and call Jack and be like, hey, can you come out and park the car every single time? Because I was like, it was so narrow. And I actually saw recently someone talking about, they sent it to me. One of my friends in Europe sent me this Instagram of Americans complaining about Irish and British roads because they're like, this is a two-way street. And it's like literally this little lane.
Yes.
And it's like, you just have to like go over into a hedge and then let someone else.
No, I could never drive there. Like I feel like they're crazier than here, and we have crazy drivers, and I could never do it.
I mean, I drove in both Ireland and England, but I feel a lot more comfortable and confident here in the States. Also, because the roads are so much bigger. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, I got space to.
When I parallel park now, I like text Jason. I'm like, are you so proud of me? I just parallel park. Like it's a whole like I need you to acknowledge. Okay, thank you.
A thing.
I just parallel park. Pretty good. Thank you. It took me 5 tries, but I did it. So, and there was nobody else driving by, so it didn't give me like all worked up. Like, oh, okay, go ahead, go by. It was like just this little street, and I'm like, all right, I got to do it.
Yeah. Imagine like 20 cars waiting for you while you're trying.
I would be like, fuck it. Who can I pay to do this? Thank you.
I love that your solution is like, who can I pay to do this
absolutely.
for me?
I am 100%. Like, can you imagine even if I had money? I don't even have money like that. And I'm like, I will pay somebody.
I will pay.
If it's an inconvenience.
You would be proud that I've curled my hair. I felt very like, I'm a girl. I can curl my hair.
I did it.
I did it.
No, my grays are popping out so bad. I go see Brayden. Cute little Brayden. I go and see him this week, and I'm like, I cannot have my hair down. Like, I would be salt and pepper now. Like, I seriously would be a salt and pepper.
I didn't realize if you have redhead.
You're not supposed to. No, but I think it's because after I had Camden too, so I feel like my hair was changing, and then after I had Camden, it totally changed 100% afterwards. My eye color changed, my hair color.
Your eye color changed after birth?
Like, so much so, but you know why? They were like beautiful blue. Like even all of my friends and even Jason was like, your eyes are pretty now, but like they were gorgeous. But you know why?
Why?
All of the insane stress that I was under during that time. I asked the doctor, I'm like, is this a thing? I've never heard of anyone like intense hair and eye color change. And he said it was like a trauma response that could happen. And I was
crazy.
Like, I have been in a lot of trauma in the past 3 months. So
I did not know that.
Trauma response can cause all of these things.
Would you not go salt and pepper?
Hell no. Hell no. I will forever and always be red. Okay. I'm going to be a 70, 80-year-old grandma, and I'm going to be a redhead. I will never be salt and pepper.
I feel like my grandma never went. Yeah, she always had her nails done, lipstick on, hair done. I'm like, I didn't get that memo.
Yeah, no, but I also think like that generation. Like, you're going to have blush and lipstick.
Oh, yes. Always.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
always.
totally. I feel like that's definitely a thing in that generation.
Wait, did you have a scariest story? Your scariest
All
story?
of my scary stories are kind of sad. So,
I
like
guess
when Camden died and came back to life. So that was probably the scariest moment ever
yes, 100%.
in my life. And so that was really the scariest. He almost died again. He drowned one time as well.
I didn't know that.
Yep. That was also a couple of months after that happened too. So I was like, this kid
is a walking miracle.
Yes. Yeah,
I mean,
multiple times. I had to jump in and literally grab him from the bottom of the pool, start CPR. I'm like, this kid, oh my God. And I turned my back for literally 1 second to go grab his swimmies, and he was gone in the bottom of the pool because I couldn't find them. They're at the bottom and then they were connected. So it took me probably 7 or 8 seconds to get it. But the minute that he was already down at the bottom of the pool, I had to jump in, phone closed, everything, grab up a towel. Like, oh my God.
It is so scary.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to be on them 24/7.
Yeah.
I mean, boys especially are just so feral.
They are, my child is less than any other boy that I know, but he's still, he will always get hurt. He will always, and I'm like, how? Why?
They just have that in them. It's innate in them to just be feral and wild, and
it's in them.
As you know.
Before real scary life stuff happened, probably the other time was a senior trip. We were all drinking, and I'm not scared of water or sharks or any of that kind of stuff. Sharks do not faze me. I'm like, this is their habitat. I don't if I was meant to die from a shark attack, take me out, I guess. It was my time.
Take me.
So here we are. But we were all the way out there, and one swam by and hit me. It was fairly big and hit me. And I when you're so scared you can't talk, and I'm running out, but you can't really run because I'm this high into water. No. I'm holding my drink and still drinking, and I'm get out. And they're like, what the hell is wrong with Lindsay? I'm like, there's a shark. And they're like, this bitch is drunk. You're drunk. I'm just like, I'm not drunk. There is a shark. I swear to God, there's a shark.
You don't need to get out.
10 minutes later, the lifeguard person called everyone in from the shark. Come on in, because there's a shark that's coming by. And I'm like, I told you that there was a shark.
That is your story, because Jack and I just watched The Shark Whisperer on Netflix, and it's a documentary, and this lady is like a mermaid. She swims with sharks.
I want to swim. I say it all the time. If I didn't have Camden, I would 100%. I want to swim with sharks so bad.
You have to watch this documentary because
I'm a mermaid.
She's a real life mermaid. You should see her in there with these sharks,
and they're not. Sharks are really not bad though, unless they're hungry. They're really not.
This is what she was doing. So she was trying to. Her and her husband he videos her with them. But they've been trying to get the message out because there's been so many shark killings by humans.
Because I think that
they're bad, and just showing them in a new light. So it's her there, caressing them, her just swimming with them. She looks like a mermaid.
Do you see where if you flip a shark over, it puts them in this hypnotic trance? So if you flip a shark all the way under, so if you flip them all the way over.
How do you do that?
Because their liver, you can literally just take their fin and put them over, because of how their liver is. It puts them in a hypnotic trance. But orcas, now those are the ones you got to watch out for, because they're so smart and stuff. They figured out that you could do that. Then they told this is a documentary that I watched. They basically told the other orcas. And so all of these orcas were killing. And there's this area that there was no more sharks into that area, because the orcas were flipping them over and then killing them and biting out their liver so that they can't swim and they would sink.
That is wild.
Wild.
Okay,
Wild.
you need to watch The Shark Whisperer because I feel like you are going to be like, this lady. Yeah, she lives in Hawaii, so maybe you can go visit her.
Like, hey.
The only thing is, she was saying like she's not afraid. She doesn't have kids, and she also is like, if something happens, it happens. Like, so she's very She said that you have to be super relaxed in the water.
Yeah, because they are very energetic creatures.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I learned it all.
Yes, I know about it. I'm like, all of the water mammals, dolphins, orcas, sharks, they're very energetic animals. And so they can raise your energy. So if you're really scared, they know. They know. And then they're like, what you scared of? You think I'm going to eat you?
Yeah.
Should I eat you? Are you a scared prey?
We've been out of the dating scene for so long that you will
Thank God.
even
Thank
deal
God.
with the lingo that I've been hearing. So because of the Hulu series that we're trying to, we're not trying, we're developing right now with them around dating. And so I've been like researching different like dating terms and things like that. So I want to quiz you on your dating knowledge.
I will fail. An F. Let's go for it.
What do you think breadcrumbing is?
Breadcrumbing.
Breadcrumbing.
Like telling them that you like them and you're going out to dinner just for them to pay your meals.
We'll give you like 1 point for that.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to give you 1 out of 5 for that.
Okay.
So breadcrumbing is when you're dating someone and you're just giving them enough attention and admiration for them to keep staying with you, but not fully committing to that person.
Okay.
So you're like breadcrumbing, like here's another little crumb.
Here's another.
So like you sprinkle it more when they're like pulling away. You're like, oh, a few more breadcrumbs here, and then they come back.
I probably did that.
I could see you.
Yeah, I probably definitely did that. Like, I don't know if I really like you or not. I'll go on a few more days. Like, oh, you don't like me there? No. I have to be the one to not like you.
This is a funny one. I'm like, where do these terms also come from? I have no idea who makes them up. Orbiting.
Mm-hmm. Is it sexual?
No.
Okay. Like you keep coming back again. Like coming back and back again.
That would feel normal for it to be that.
They're bad energy, but you just can't stop.
No, but that's actually a better definition of what orbiting actually is. So orbiting is when an ex just keeps like being there on all your social media. So like they're liking all the pictures. They're like, get the hell out of my orbit. Yes.
Got it. That makes sense.
You need to go.
Get the hell out of my orbit. Thank you.
Roaching. I hate roaches. Roaching. And it comes from the term roaches. Roaching.
Like at the end of the night, you're down to the roaches girls. Like the nasty girls. So at the end of the night, if you don't have a good one, your friends are like, oh, you get to roach tonight. Because you're like, happen to get the nasty girl that's left over. Yeah.
No. I'm going to give you a 0 out of 5 for that one.
Well, what the hell is roaching? Like, that's gross. So, you got a grody girl. Gross girl.
No.
Oh.
I can't.
What the hell does it mean?
Roaching is when you basically start to date someone, but you're secretly sleeping with other people.
Oh, like, because that's gross. Yeah, so that actually makes sense. That makes sense. That's fine. I would never judge.
I also find it funny that when we're doing this, you in your head are like, these are terms that men have made because you're referring to it as them saying it about girls.
Absolutely.
And it's true. Like, men have made these terms.
Yeah.
What girl is coming up with these?
Yeah, guys are stupid and horrible. So absolutely.
Like, 1,000,000% they came up with these. I had a lot of
guy friends, and the shit that I would hear them say, I'm like, where did that come from? Who says that?
No girl is making up these
sexual terms. There's so many times like that my guy friends say, like, the girl did this. I'm like, what is that? Sir, what is that? And then they say it. I'm like, oh, that's gross. Who would even do that?
So when I was in high school, the term that everyone was using was butterface.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
I still say that
mean?
today. I'm like, she got a butterface.
I'm like, I've never, and it was everything but her face. I'm like, oh, that's really mean.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, if you have a body that looks that way, like we can work with it. You can work with it. Like, got a big ass and boobs. Like, come on now. Like I said, God does that shit on purpose. He's like, no.
You
can't
you
be
back in your box.
You can't be perfect.
And then, I mean, there was over like 20 different terms.
I will
so I'm
also
not going to
say,
do all
though,
20. But
that I am really glad that I am God's favorite. And he just took my boobs off and left my pretty face still, because I would never want to be a better face. Can you imagine if you're the girl that was the butterface girl? I had a cousin in school and she was butterface.
Oh, no.
Yep.
I'm sure she's pretty in her own way, though.
She was. You know, people are just mean. She just had like buck teeth and stuff like that. And
people
so,
are, especially in teenage years, are just horrible.
Yeah, but she had like D boobs and a big butt and everything like that. And they were like, blah, 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 you know, your cousin, the butterface. I'm like, guys, that's not nice.
Come on.
That's not nice.
All right, last term for you, zombieing.
Zombieing.
Yeah.
When literally every single one, I'm just thinking about how a guy would say it, because I'm like that girl was no good in the bed. She was a zombie. Like, she was just like a pillow princess, like just like laid there. Like, not fun.
Again, I love that, you know, you're very creative with your answer.
Like a zombie.
You can tell we've been out of the dating scene for a long, long time, though, with these answers.
I have no idea. What is that?
Zombieing is when someone ghosts you, but then comes back into your life as if nothing ever happened. So, like, they ghost you for, like, weeks, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, hey, nothing ever happened. I didn't ghost you for months, not respond to any of your messages, but here we are. Let's pretend that never happened.
I've done that before. Because I'm like, oh, hi. Hey, are you going to buy my friends and I some drinks tonight? But we didn't have terms for it when we did it. We just did it. Like, yeah, stop texting that guy back. Oh, my God, he's here tonight. He'll probably buy our drinks.
I can't.
We just didn't have these crazy terms.
No, we did not have these crazy terms. Or we did and we just didn't know them. Or there was like one term and that was about it.
Yeah, we didn't really say. We were...
I feel like because you've been on a lot more dates than I have not been on a lot of dates. But what has been your worst date?
Let me tell you. After I separated from my child's father, oh my heavens. The first real one that I went on, he talked for 2 hours about his ex-wife.
Stop.
Yes. And I'm like, I wanted to like give the poor guy like tips.
Some dating advice.
Like, the next one, don't talk about your ex-wife because I don't give a fuck about your ex-wife. Okay? And yes. And he then talked a lot about his kids. And that sounds so fucked up of me because like I have a child, but like,
no,
I
not
don't
on
need
a first date.
I didn't want, again, this is going to also sound really bad, but I was like, I didn't want anybody with a kid because I'm like, I'm not trying to be a stepmom to anybody. Yeah. I have one and we're good. I don't need another. Thank you.
I cannot even deal with you as a stepmom.
Could you imagine? I would be awful. I would be so awful, which I knew. So I was like, no, I don't want to ever.
You're like, yes. No,
Yes, I knew that I would be awful, and I knew that I could never deal with a baby mama ever.
No.
Ever. So, sorry. I don't care how cool and great y'all's co-parenting. No, I'm not putting some others bitches like in consideration with what my plans and what I want to do. So, I knew very early that my man was not going to have a kid. Okay, at all. And then the funny thing about that is, so I was friends with Jason at this time. We were only friends, and the guy wanted to go out afterwards and get drinks. And I was like, no, I got to go home, sir. And then I immediately left and called Jason and was like, that was awful. Can you please meet me at the bar for drinks? And he's like, oh, I can't wait. Yes, let's go.
He's like, can't wait to hear this story.
And yeah, and that was that. And then once in in college, I was dating this guy who was really nice and really sweet. And I stopped talking to him because he was so sweet. I just couldn't do that. And a couple of months ago, all of my friends sent me the article, the jail write-up. He actually went to prison write-up because he went to prison for killing his girlfriend's child.
Wait.
Yep.
A guy you dated.
I went on dates. I didn't date him. I went on dates.
You went on dates with a guy who is now
in
convicted
prison of murder of his child.
Stop.
And oh my gosh, the great part about this is...
What is the great part about this?
No. Is, you know how we have that, are you dating the same guy in Charleston?
Yes.
Someone posted him in there, like, probably a month after, like, my friends had sent me this, and he was on these dating apps in prison talking about he's moving to Charleston whenever he can get his life together, not telling anyone that he was in prison convicted of murdering a child. And acting like he was, like, on this work thing and all of this stuff. And the girl was like, is this him? And posted up like the mugshot in his jail write-up. And all of these people are like, oh my God, I was talking to him too. And they're like, yeah, he ain't coming to Charleston for a hot minute.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Stop.
Yes. And I was like, oh, I dated him.
No one tagged you. Lindsay
like,
knows
thank
you.
God. No.
Imagine if someone
but
tagged
he was
you. Like,
so nice.
This is a guy you dated.
Right?
Sorry.
Gosh.
Went on dates
with
Americans.
And he was so
I know I'm
sweet.
American, but I feel like I'm very European because I left at such an early age. Americans have this weird thing of like dates with someone and dating.
Oh,
and,
hell
like,
no. Totally different. Like, you can take me out on a date, but like, no. That ain't us dating.
And people date a lot of people at the same time. Like that. I don't think that's a very European thing. Maybe it was, and I just didn't know.
You gotta test the waters. You like gotta take me on several dates. Let me test the water out and see if I want to then date you.
But then, like, can't you just wait till that ends and then you go to the next person? People have like
No, you like set them up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.